Welcome back to What's the Juice at the Juicy T 1111 Energy. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. Let's tap into the energy, but first let's bring in protection. I call upon the divine light to surround me. I invite my guides, ancestors, and protectors to stand with me. No harm, no deception, no lower energy may enter this space. Only what serves truth, healing, and highest good is welcome here, and so it is. All right, family, let's go on and tap in. And yes, I say family. If you don't consider yourself family, that's fine. You'll be the collective. Okay, we'll make it simple. Let's see what's in the energy. Let's see what it is that the divine needs and wants you to know. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. The tension is high, okay, especially when it comes to this racism, okay? The poor kid on there, but he really handled himself well, Tamu, and not the Temu, it's Tamo, or I think so, Tamu, or something like that. He is looking at Pokemon cards. And I mean, it's just real, okay? I know people don't want to accept it, but that has been the energy, okay? And that's bad news, Spirit is saying. Unfortunately, there's something difficult that I need to share with you all. And it is the fact that racism has always been here, okay? No matter where you are, okay? And that's bad news, all right? So tell us more about this energy. It's like they took out a loan on your energy. They took out a loan on your spiritual gifts, your spiritual beliefs, and now it's time to give it back. I feel like, a lot of these energies that have been riding high on their mighty horses have definitely been siphoning the energies of those who have a heart of gold, okay? And these energies are pissed off because they know they're going to have to unleash or let it go. I shouldn't say unleash, but yeah, break the chains on what it is that they've been doing. People are seeing them for who they are, okay? That's why I kind of don't even like going outside. Because it's like, it's deep. It's deep, okay? This is the message. Take it how it resonates. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. See, the growth that you are in now, okay, family, whoever's resonating with this, if you consider yourself the collective, then you may be the one getting the bad news, right? But it says here, growth, I will ignite a spark inside you, inspiring greater depth and expansion, okay? And that's the energy. That is where we are at this time, okay? Many of you are growing. You're growing in knowing who you are, okay? For so long, for whoever this message is resonating with, for so long, they have played you down, okay? And take they how you want it to be, whoever they are. Oh, the imposters, okay, at the bottom of the deck. The imposters, that's what Spirit is saying, okay? I'm not who you think I am, and that is the fact, okay? A lot of these people, they are not who they portray themselves to be. I promise you that, okay? And that's the bad news. Because basically what that means is mask off, okay? So a lot of these people right now, it's mask off. True color, because they came up with colors, okay? Colors, colors. Okay, they came up with colors, okay? And therefore, this is what it is now showing, who they really are, okay? Not all of them, but a huge amount of them, okay? Tell me more. Yeah, and this is the crazy thing about it. It's that energy exchange. It's that mirror. The feeling's mutual. I'm just gonna keep it 100. If you are not a biased bigot, you're loved. If you are a biased bigot, I don't mess with you. I don't like you. I ain't even gonna lie, okay? So it's mutual, okay? We're on the same wavelength, good or bad, okay? And that is the energy, okay? So what they took, that energy they took from you, okay, acting like everything was all peaches and cream, their mask is off now, Okay? And the reason the mask is off now is because they were never you. They were always the imposter. An imposter is going to let that mask come down sooner or later. And where I'm from, okay, my spiritual team, my ancestors, we match energy. We do. We match energy. You love me, I love you. You dislike me? Okay, well then fine, I guess I have to dislike you. Especially if you are someone who is not here for the greater good of not just yourself, but everyone around you within your communities. Then yeah, no, I ain't messing with you. Ain't no need for me to. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Tell me more. Tell me about this growth. So this growth is tied to a lot of dishonesty, okay? Because a lot of people are waking up to the illusions that have been placed on everybody, okay? The growth is that you are starting to see past the dishonest people, places, things, circumstances, and situations, the dishonesty of as a whole, okay? I will withhold information from you for my own benefit. You starting to see past that because these people have been very dishonest, okay? And then also when it comes to your gifts or gifts that you have inherited through your spiritual team, through the Most High God, the ancestors, universe, angels, spirit guides, okay? It says, gift. I offer something from the heart and unexpected blessings to brighten your path. That is what the divine's promise is to you, okay? Now, these people were the imposters. So they've been stealing, ciphering, and taking both mental, emotional, physical, and tangible gifts their entire life. Okay? Tell me more. These are the takers. Yeah. Spirit is saying bringing things to closure. Okay? It's time to resolve unfinished business and move forward in our lives. And that is exactly where we're at right now. So the loan that they've taken out, okay, when it came to your destiny, your 10 of Pentacles, okay, your lineage, your heritage, it's time to pay it back. It's coming to an end. The gates have closed on these energies. Tell me more about this bad news and imposter, please, and thank you, Spirit. I cannot make it up. The time for their gaslighting is ending. There's a date here, okay? I feel like with this gaslight, it does say, I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experiences and memories. That's these people. Okay? And then it's a date. Okay? I feel like this date here has a lot to do with them and this closure and you and your new growth and new beginning. Okay, somebody here is loving your energy as well as the universe, the Most High God, the divine creator of all living things loves your energy. Okay, the divine wants to come together with you for whomever this message is resonating with. For those who feel that this is not their message, then this may be the date that things are closing in on you. Okay, take it how it resonates. All right. I heard that. Yeah. It had everything to do with status and control. Okay. The divine wants me to put that out, so I just said forget it. Okay, so everything here that Spirit is letting you know, it had everything to do with the status, a social standing was very important to these people. Okay, so social standing was very important to these people. They were only interested when you were elevating their image. Okay, that's coming to an end. That's coming to a closure. All right, that's why they're acting out. That's why that's why the mask is falling off. That's why the true colors are now shining through. Okay. Okay, that's what it is. All right. And tell me more. Tell me about the growth, the dishonest, and the gift. Let's finish that off with one last message. Move they're curious as to how this is going to end up. Because now, I just heard they are the minority. Because so many are now starting to just go on and face the truth and face the facts that these kind of people have always been against everybody but themselves. So they're curious, they're intrigued. Now they're eager. They want to learn and see how this is going to end up, close out. It says, I'm intrigued and eager to learn more and figure you out. Yeah, see, they want to figure you out because they know they stole everything from you. When you steal something without knowledge, that mask is going to fall off. That's it. Okay? I feel like now there's new alliances. Look, there's new alliances, and at the bottom of the deck we have collaborating together. Okay? So there are new alliances being formed here. Okay? These new alliances bring in support and opportunities, and this is a collaboration. Okay? This is a collaboration where people are aligned in their purpose. They have started to combine forces in order to help each other succeed. Okay? Now, this could be a positive or this could be a negative. It's all about how you look at it. I feel like when you think and bring in positivity, that's what you receive. Okay? Now, there are alliances I feel like are being forged at this time because they already see the downfall. I heard the downfall of Rome is now the downfall of the world. The same manipulators, the same people that came up against the Most High God and His Son, Jesus Christ, our brother. And I know a lot of people like, oh, Jesus did it. Jesus is our brother. I don't know what y'all is thinking. For the collective, okay? And I'm saying the collective because the energy that I'm picking up on right now is you are either God's child or you're not. And if you're not God's child, then you're part of the collective. Okay? And that just means that you are not seeing eye to eye with the Most High God. The Most High God never did create multiple religions. The Most High God never did create multiple colors of people and pit them against each other. Take that message how it resonates. Okay? Yeah. I feel like a lot of people here are now starting to see the bigger picture. They are laughing at things. Okay? They're starting to realize that there are people who are loyal or they're not. On the chime confirmation. So these are energies that are starting to figure out, hey, they were playing a game that they were never going to win because they were never going to be considered those people. Those people where their masks have fallen off. I'm hearing mask off. I think that was a movie too, or I don't know. But I am hearing mask off, okay? So we have here, are people loyal or not? Someone could be testing your loyalty. I feel like the divine has tested loyalty. And the divine, your ancestors, angels, and spirit team are laughing because they're like, wow, what a joke. And how they put it up and to be this shining, piece of yes, okay? And people are realizing they meant no more to these people than to anyone else. Okay, so I'll be a shining light in your life and bring you laughter and joy. I feel like this is the divine speaking to the chosen, speaking to the anointed, speaking to, at the bottom of the deck, positivity. Didn't I just finish saying that? Speaking to those who see things for exactly what they are and they're not trying to sugarcoat it. And then you have folks out here wanting to say, I'm sorry. So you have people repenting at this time, possibly. Okay, only take what resonates. Okay, mask off and folks are repenting. Okay, but it says here, my intentions are pure and I want only to elevate and improve your life. Okay, this is the divine. This is the divine creator of all living things, your ancestors, angels, spirit guides, the Most High God. Okay, and others who are like-minded like you. Okay, somebody here is saying, I'm sorry, I feel terrible about what I did and owe you an apology. Okay, somebody could be seeing your loyalty. Somebody could be seeing your loyalty. Okay. Yeah, because they see now that these people just wanted revenge. It was something that was brewing inside of them for a very long time. Okay, not all but many. Okay, and here's how I'm going to say many, because it's like they would rather them over you, or that kind of energy is out here. Okay, and this was their revenge tactics. Okay, This is somebody that is looking to damage you or retaliate against you for some sort of perceived wrongs. And it's so weird that these kind of energies would perceive you've done anything wrong to them. Only thing you did wrong to them was survive. Because I promise you, they did not want you to. Okay? Take it how it resonates. You know, it kind of hurts my feelings when I see others go through what Black Americans went through. But the reason Black Americans are numb to this is because we've been through it over and over again, time and time again, hundreds and hundreds of years. So whereas others are very upset with Black Americans, they feel like it's our fault or whatever's happening in their lives, it's our fault. It is not our fault. It is the way that these people have always been. Just now, others are really starting to see it for what it is. This is who they are. They will never, ever let you dominate them. That is the message. There are some people that will never let you dominate them. And when I say dominate them, I mean like come in and build your own and take your own space and because you are then taking from them. And if you decide to do that, it's going to come at a cost. And that cost normally is a lot of damn money. A lot of money. Okay? I promise you. That's that big favor. If you want space with these kind of people that the energy is picking up on, you're going to owe their ass a real big favor. Okay, family? So that is the message today. Only take what resonates. Hopefully it brought you some clarity. Let's close out. At this time, Divine, I release the weight of deception and betrayal. I stand rooted in my truth. I call back my power, my light, my peace. I am whole. I am becoming, and so it is. And until next time, Ashe.